The pattern. Foot. Hands. Combined. Hey you guys and girls, what is up? I hope you are having a long weekend, a good long weekend indeed. So this is John from my YouTube channel. First of all, welcome to my channel if you are a new subscriber, and to my already existing subscribers, thank you so much for sticking around. So this video is an instructional video about the drum groove that I just played in the intro of this video. I look a bit younger in that video because I played that groove many years ago. This is a Samba groove, which is a Latin groove, and these grooves are, you know, once you pick it up, it is such fun to play around with this groove. So it is one of my favorite grooves to play around with. It's a Samba groove, it's a Latin groove, and in this video I will break this groove down for you guys, right? So before I start, let me tell you that when it comes to Samba, you can find a lot of resources in YouTube, a lot of lessons in YouTube related to how to play the Samba drum groove, and this is my way of playing the Samba drum groove. So let me get into that groove for you guys in the video, and I hope this video and this instructional content helps you to pick the basics of the Samba groove. There are also advanced way of playing the Samba, but this will get you to the basics of how to at least start playing Latin grooves like Samba and other Latin grooves which are there, So with me, without further talk, let's get into the kit. Okay guys, so I'm at the kit right now, as you can see. Please ignore these ambient sounds because I'm recording it in a DSLR camera. So let's get into the groove, right? So you can find the groove here in this screen, right? So if you notice that this groove is in a 16 note setting only, right? So 16 note setting, but since these are Latin grooves, so the counting for this groove is quite different, not like straight 16 notes. So if I have to count this for you, then the counting will be 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right. So let me break down the groove for you now. So guys, first and foremost, for this groove, unlike the previous groove instructional videos that I've done, the foot hi-hat, this one, is heavily involved and important in this groove. It plays a major role in this groove. So I will explain to you where the foot hi-hats are there, the notes, but just give you a cue of that, right? That the foot hi-hat is important in this groove. Okay, so let us begin now. So the first note, as you can see, R, B and R. So R stands for the right hand, right? The right hand. So the right hand will go to the right cymbal. Okay. And we have B, that means the bass drum, the kick drums, or the right foot. So first note will be right hand on the right cymbal and the bass drum. Right? Okay, so this is one. Now coming to two. We have the right hand as well, which is on the right cymbal, and we have a foot hi-hat now. So if I have to play two for you, it would be like this. Okay, so now after the 2 we have and in the and we have capital T. So capital T is actually, you know, the 2 rack toms, capital T and small t. So I don't know if I've written, yeah, it's capital T. So it's the rack tom, right? So in the and of 2 we have a rack tom and a bass drum, right? A rack tom with the left hand. So it would be this one, right? Now coming to 3. So before I come to 3, you might be asking where are the E and R and the and of 1, or when it comes to 2, E and the R of 2, but they are not there, they are silent. Since this is a Latin groove, those notes are silent. That what it makes the rhythm so interesting and, you know, different from our normal 16 notes groove. So let us come to the third note. Third note we have right hand with the right cymbal and a bass drum again, right? So it will be, right? So and of 3, the next note, we have only the right cymbal with the right hand, right? Then when it comes to 4, 3 and 4, we have F written over there, which is the float tom. This one, float tom. So float tom and the foot hi-hat, and the float tom is played with the left hand. So the 4th note, if I have to play, it would be like this, right? Then and the and of 4 we have the right hand on the right cymbal and a bass drum, right? Okay, so this is the first half of the groove. Okay, let us get into the second half now. So in the second half, on the 1 we have a bass drum, only a single bass drum and nothing else. So it will be this one. Okay, so the next note is only a right cymbal with the right hand. Done. Okay, so after that, on the 2 we have a right cymbal with the right hand and a foot hi-hat with our left foot, right? Done. Then we have and, which is the rack tom again with the left hand and a bass drum. Okay, so coming to the last 4 notes of the groove. Here in 3 we have a right hand and a bass drum, right? Right hand with the right cymbal and bass drum together. And on the and of 3 we have only a right cymbal with the right hand. Okay. On the 4 of this groove, second last note, so we have a float tom with the left hand and a left foot hi-hat. Okay. Right. And the last note, we have a right hand on the right cymbal with the bass drum, right? So that completes all the notes of the Samba groove, right? So if I have to recapitulate this for you another time. Okay, so if I have to recapitulate this for you another time, let me say and play around with you so that you can understand. So I'm starting from the first note, right? So the first note will be right hand and bass drum. Okay, the second note will be right hand with the foot hi-hat. 2 and will be a rack tom with the bass drum. Then we have in the 3 and 4 and we have right hand and bass drum. Then only a right hand. Then we have a float tom and foot hi-hat. Right. Then we have a right hand with the bass drum. Then only a bass drum. Then only a right cymbal of the right hand. Okay, then we have a right cymbal with the foot hi-hat. Then we have a bass drum with the rack tom. Then the last 4 notes we have right hand, bass drum. Then only the right hand with the right cymbal. Then float tom and foot hi-hat. Right? And then the last note is right hand, bass drum. Right? So I guess you have got down the groove along with the notes of it. when played isolated. Now I have to play this in a flow for you, right? Okay guys, so now I'll be going to play this groove for you very slowly, and I will count as I play, or I'll try to do so, right? So that you can understand how it's like, feels like when played together, right? So let me begin this, okay? So I guess you understood how to play the groove or practice the groove by saying the note, saying the counting, so it helps to build the groove better, right? So another time for you guys, one. Okay guys, so I guess you've got down the groove now. Now I'll be ending this video by playing around the groove from slow to fast, right? So not using a metronome here in this video, but just playing around the groove from a slow tempo to a mid tempo. It's not some kind of a groove that you play at a very high speed or high tempo, since it's a Latin groove. It's the Brazilian Samba groove, so it has to be played at a certain tempo where it feels, or there is that rhythmic feel of a samba, right? So having said that, this is a great groove to play around with, since there's independence involved in this groove, So if you kind of observe the groove better, you can understand that the upper part of the two hands, they are playing this pattern. So if you write down the groove from this video of mine, you will see that the left and the right hand is playing this pattern, and the two limbs here, the left foot and the right foot, they are actually playing a pattern which is continuous throughout the groove, which is this one. Right. So when I picked up the groove, I couldn't like take down the groove like this, like practicing the the two hands first and then the two limbs. It didn't happen for me, unfortunately. I had to practice this note by note, right? So the way I explained to you, note by note, I also practiced it and got it by practicing, note by note. So I hope this information helps. After all, whatever way works for you, that's always good, as long as you can play the groove or pick it up. So let us end this video, and let me play down the groove for you from slow to fast tempo before ending this video. Guys, so I sincerely hope that you've got something out from this video lesson, instructional video. I've thought of doing such videos now, if not in a regular basis, but whenever possible, because it's always nothing like it to share knowledge and give back and also receive it from you guys and the drumming community. So hope this video lesson helped you picked up the Samba Latin groove. These grooves are very different. They are not like the conventional 4/4 time signature drum grooves. If you can pick it up, if you can play around with it, it feels great. And if you can get to a stage where you can wing it whenever you feel like, then there is nothing like it. People will look at you and smile or ask what is the groove. At least I feel that. So hope it helps. Pick up the groove. Everything is provided in this instructional video. If you face an issue, leave it down in the comment section. And practice and practice till you get to a tempo where you feel that you can play around with this groove. And also a little thing that you can do is listen to Brazilian music or samba in general. Then you will get another idea of how to implement this groove, or to play around. Hope that it helps, and maybe in the next video. So stick around. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you so much for sticking around throughout the video. Peace out.